Hey Bridge family, you're here watching this video because in some way, shape, or form, you want to grow better at praying, right? But because of that, I just want to be perfectly clear out of the gates. God will never reject a sincere heart, and he's not up there grading of how good we are at praying. But nonetheless, prayer is a skill. Tools are helpful at learning any skill, including prayer. Prayer is deeply personal. So each of you and I are going to find that there are different approaches that are helpful to each of us. So we want to give you a few practical tools that can guide you to experience, again, the multifaceted blessing that God holds for us in prayer. So as you go throughout these, learn them, use them, experiment with them, and find what helps you experience the riches God has for us in prayer. So prayer is spiritual. We get that, but prayer is also personal. But when I say that, I don't mean that just we're praying about things relating to our life. I mean that it is meant to be deeply personal. It's, Jesus said, we're told in Scripture, cast every care upon me. So when I say that it's personal, it is the opportunity to bring every bit of ourselves before the gracious living God, right? But many of us maybe don't know how to do that. So I want to give you a tool that could help you actually understand yourself more so that you can bring your whole self to the throne of grace, to the gospel of Jesus. This tool is called the gospel-centered prayer, and there's two parts to it. The first part is this kind of self-diagnosis evaluation tool to really see what's going on in your life. So you'll start off with this grid of 4, just 2 and 2. And in each grid, you'll write one word. You'll write mad, sad, anxious, and glad. And then I just want you to slow down and take some time and ask yourself, what am I mad about in my life? Because again, the experience is kind of similar to mad, sad, and anxious, but the root is different. And so asking, what am I mad about? Nothing is out of bounds. Whatever stirs up that emotion, write it down. What am I sad about? What's bringing sorrow to your heart? Write those things down. What am I anxious about? Where do I feel insecurity and uncertainty? Where am I adrift? Write those things here. What am I glad about? Right? It's not all bad. What am I glad about? What am I grateful for? What am I excited about? What's coming up or what's happened? You can look both ways, the forward and the past or the present. After you've taken time to do that, and I encourage you, take your time in this. We now want to have this opportunity, again, to cast every care on Him and actually minister the gospel to ourselves in these moments. So as you've worked through this, now I want you to ask yourself this reflection question that has 3 parts. You say, how does the promise, hope, and completed work of Jesus, 1, meet you in your hurt? How does it expand your gratitude? And how does it deepen your joy? That doesn't sound like much, but there's a lot of opportunity there. And at the end of the day, we don't want to just soothe our emotions and placate ourselves. We want to see the realities of what Jesus has done transform us from the inside out. And this will help you take that journey into that place. This gospel-centered prayer is a shortened version of another tool we've presented to you before called Root to Fruit, Fruit to Root. And it's a tool that Jeff Vanderstelt put together in a book called Gospel Fluency. It's one of our first 5. If you find this to be helpful, I'd encourage you to check out the link in the description that will take you to a video explaining that fruit to root and root to fruit. And it's a expanded opportunity to go even deeper into this work. So I pray this is helpful for you. At the end of the day, I pray that it deepens your faith and the experience you have of our abiding relationship with Jesus. God bless. Hope to see you soon.